You may have recently heard from the trustee report about our Social Security Trust Fund that it's actually starting to go broke. Well, that may not be any news. We've known for a long time that eventually there'd be more retired people drawing out on the system than working people putting into the system. It finally happened in 2018. There was a deficit of about $20 billion of money that did not go into that trust fund, which right now rides at about $2.8 trillion. Now, I'm not trying to scare you. This is things we've already known, is that the trust fund, the Social Security Trust Fund, will be depleted sometime in the mid-2030s. They're looking at 2035 right now. At that point, it doesn't mean the trust fund is gone and there's no more Social Security. What it does mean is that you will have to probably make up the difference of about 20%. They're looking at somewhere between 75 and 80% of the funds needed to support people on Social Security will be needed to be made up either by government programs, by extra taxes, or by some means, or it's just going to be a 20 to 25% deficit. What are you going to do, or what can you do now to prepare for that? Well, my opinion is at least you know about it, and you can prepare by saving extra money to make up the difference should there become a deficit, and or it would be adjust your budget so you can live on a little bit less than what you plan on making on your Social Security. And one of the biggest factors would be do your best to maximize your Social Security payments now so that you'll get as much of that trust fund back at full rates as possible. Now, there's a lot of things that the government can do. They've been kicking the can down the road for many years and not fixing the problem. There's about 15 years or so to fix it. It may be fixed. It will probably be fixed on the backs of those people that the government considers wealthy. That may be you. And what is wealthy nowadays? Anybody making over $50,000 a year in retirement? Anybody making over $200,000 a year in retirement? I don't know what that number is, but chances are you, the working people, our children and grandchildren will probably be having to fork out a little bit of that money to pay into it. I also suspect that many retirees will be hit up for some of those taxes and some of that makeup money, and there'll be those retirees that assume or assumedly are in those higher tax brackets. So tax planning, income planning has never been more important than it is now. And for a good income plan, you need to start with your Social Security and then fill in with the rest, fill in the gaps with the rest of those investments, make them tax efficient. What I'm trying to say is do a comprehensive look at that retirement plan. It's not just about income. It's not just about net worth. It's not just about your Social Security payment. It's about a lot of those things and how they mesh together as your entire retirement roadmap.